One team coming from away looking to snap the skid, and meanwhile another team looking to extend that win streak to 3 for the first time all season. Welcome everybody, you're listening to High Button Sports here from J.K. Irving Arena, Bucktouche, New Brunswick. Moncton Thunderbirds taking on the Cape Breton Jets, and the Jets have won back-to-back for the first time this season, and they're going to look to extend that winning streak to 3 as the Thunderbirds will receive that one back. The Thunderbirds have lost their last 5 as they give that one away. He's in. Back in behind the net as he comes crashing in. Thunderbirds taking it back the other way. He'll flip that one in. Blay fires that one down into the corner. Back up top, here's Steves. Declan Steves turning that one over back the other way. Here's Hudson Crawley. Crawley takes it in over the line, firing that one wide. Just out to the left of Blake Gallant. Gives that one back, Malik Stevens. That one's worked up the wall, sent all the way down the ice. That one will be collected now by the Jets. Looking to move that one up. Taking that one away. Smith McNeil will take it back into his own zone. Trying to play that one ahead. Works it back, and that'll be collected now. Zwaneveld. Gets that one right back, plays it off the wall. There's O'Connor. Ryan O'Connor turning that one over back the other way now. Smith McNeil will play that one ahead here for Stevens, and that one will be offside. As we get off and running here, Blake Gallant getting the start tonight for the Thunderbirds, and meanwhile over at the other end of the ice, that's Calix Ternitis. A 2-5 record, 6.41 goals against, and an .872 save percentage. So looking to build on a recent hot streak coming out of the Monctonian. Never too late to string some wins together and climb your way up the standings in the U16 league. And no better time than the present. And coming into this game here, Thunderbirds sitting second to last in the conference. A 3-9-2 record. So a .370 win percentage, and just a little bit behind the Cape Breton Jets as they are tied in the standings. So winner here tonight, jockeying for some positioning in the standings. That one's played ahead, almost blown down for a hand pass. Out in front as Ternitis will make the stop. That one's going to be collected now. Here come the Jets. They'll play that one ahead. Up and finally finds its way back out over the line. That one's collected. Trying to take it back the other way. O'Connor will chip that one up. Back the other way. Butters will play that one around. One's collected, trying to play it back up, and that one ends up in the bench out of play. So a stoppage, and these teams will both get a line change in. Lots of action going on around the High Button universe tonight. All leagues in action. Maritime Major Girls Hockey League Showcase out in Summerside. Tomorrow the final day of that, so an action-packed weekend coming to a close here. But still lots of hockey left to play as that one's going to be collected. Covey Terrio swings that one up and around the boards. That one comes right back. Picked up Jador. We'll skate that one ahead. Here comes Colton Jador, and he'll lose the battle there as that one's going to come right back in behind the net. Picked up. Played right back. Will Chamberlain will skate that one up over the line. Coming away with it now. Works it down into the corner, looking to center it there. No one there for it. And the Jets will come away with it as Sidney Pemberton works that one up and down the ice. That one goes right on goal here as Gallant will play that one off. Nicholson turning that one over as that one's flipped up, comes all the way back. Looking to cross-ice pass here as Nicholson settles it down but couldn't pull the trigger. Back up the wall, tried to find Simmons. Picked up now. Covey Terrio skating right over that one as Simmons will collect. Works that back up to the line, but not out. But that one finds its way up and out of play. here with 16:11 to go here in period number 1 from the J.K. Irving Center. Face off here out to the left of Trinitis, and getting a call here from the back linesman. One's picked up, shot couldn't find its way through traffic. Last time out, the Thunderbirds fell 4-3 to the Fundy Thunder just last night at Colchester Legion Stadium. As that one's going to be gloved down in another face-off. Coming out to the left here. Coviterio cut that lead down late in the third period, but they couldn't mount the comeback. So they're going to look to change their fortune here tonight to snap that skid. Throws that one on, and that one's going to be stopped, steered aside. Little backhand comes free. Back along the wall. One comes loose. That one's picked up now by McNaughton. Damian McNaughton plays it back up for Steves. That one comes right back and will be collected by Blair Francis, who works that one up. Sends that one all the way down. Fires it up off the board. Steves, and that one will end up out of play once again. This time a face-off just right out in front of the Jets bench. Working that one, collected now. Here come the Thunderbirds. Forcing the matter up ahead. Trying to center that one out in front. No one there for it. Back the other way. The Jets won their last regular season game prior to the Monctonian tournament last weekend. And it was a pair of late goals that vaulted them over the sputtering Basin Armada. That one's picked up now by Ryan O'Connor, throwing that one in front. That one goes down into the corner. Collected by Smith McNeil now. We'll play that one up to the line. That one doesn't get out. So Seth Black will settle it down and survey his options. Here's Crawley. Backhands it off the wall. That one comes down. And Zwaneweld will head off to the bench. Picked up by the Thunderbirds. They'll get to center, fire that one in, but Trinitis not having any of that there, and he'll cover that one up with 13:48 to go here in period number 1. And the face-off will come out to the right. O'Shea trying to get a shot off there, recollects, reconvenes, and fires that one right into the chest of Trinitis. So both these squads looking to bunny hop the Dartmouth Voyageurs with a win tonight. Both these teams sitting at 8 points apiece, the Voyageurs at 9, and they can close the gap on the Kings, the Thunder, and the Armada, who are all very well within striking distance at this point. All within 6 points of each other. As that one comes right into the middle. That one's picked up by Smith McNeil. He'll work that one ahead for O'Shea. Comes in, and that one will be blown down for an offside. And the face-off just outside the line. Here's O'Shea trying to play that one ahead. met with some resistance there. That one comes free down low, swings that one around the boards. It's picked up here. Eric Matthews will fire that one up around. Collected by Butters. Throws that one here, and that one will be steered back in below the goal. Collected. That one comes free, and that one's going to be poked ahead as Matthews will play that one ahead for Theriault. Turning that one over back the other way now. Here come the Jets firing that one as Phillips will fire that one high and wide. O'Shea will collect. Matt Phillips with 5 goals on the season, almost made it number 6, but he misses high and wide as Matthews will come away with it here up to the center ice line. He'll skate that one up over the blue line. Drops it back. Tried to find Theriault, but that one's going to come right back the other way. So top line out there at the end of a long shift for the Thunderbirds. Takes a shot there, and that one knuckles on Gallant, and that one gets sent down the distance now. A foot race for it, and the Thunderbirds will beat that one out. Tornitis threw that one up ice. Here's LeBlanc skating up over, but he won't win the foot race here as Declan Steeves will bounce that one up off the glass and out. Comes right back for Steeves. Plays it across, thrown up ice. Up over center, now over the blue line. That one comes away, up to the line and out. As Blake couldn't hold it in. Firing that one ahead, found the outlet, and that one will go all the way in. Back up top, Blake tries to get a shot off there. Jador skating away with it, but it knuckles on him and goes down the distance. Declan Steeves turning that one over. That one's picked up here by Penny, looking to center it. That one's going to be fired up to the line, but not out. Taking a shot there, and Gallant sharp on that one. Comes back here for Seth Black. Black for Jador, who tried to find a man in the middle of the ice, but he's going to be foiled there as the Thunderbirds will mail that one down the ice, and that one will be an icing. So a defensive zone draw as the Jets haven't gotten much time in the offensive zone to start this one, but they'll certainly get an opportunity here in the offensive zone. Face-off here out to the left of Blake Gallant. Blake firing that one up, and that one misses everyone, and that one will have enough mustard for the icing. As that one's going to come all the way back out, this time to the right of Gallant. That one's won back here by the Jets now. A foot race for it here just out of the reach, and it looks like they will come away with it as Mazerol was bearing down on him, but they come away with it. Here come the Jets. Works it over the line, walks in, couldn't get a shot off there. That one comes back the other way now. Stretch pass. Here's O'Connor walking in, couldn't get the shot completely off. As Sidney Pemberton will play that one up, and that one's going to go down the distance. Icing waved off as it hit a stick on the way through. Zweneveld throws that one up ice, and another icing charge here to the Thunderbirds just before the midway mark here of period number 1. So a face-off here out to the left. That one's chipped ahead now. A 2-on-1 here for the Thunderbirds. He's got a man with them, shoots, he scores! A broken play at the blue line. Back the other way on a 2-on-1, and Damian McNaughton breaks the ice before the midway mark of period number 1. And the Thunderbirds have an early lead here at J.K. Irving. And that was a shot that, at first glance, you almost think Kalish Tinnitus has to have that one. But it's a heavy shot that just found its way through, put it in the right place at the right moment. Looking to center that one. That one comes free, and that one's going to come up all the way down. Parker Lee just out of his reach. There's Terrio. Terrio backhands that one up. Here's LeBlanc. Works that one up over the blue line, trying to work it through. Almost comes free now. Takes it back the other way. Plays it ahead. Seth Black loses that one as that one pops into the Cape Breton bench. We'll have a face-off just on the outside fringes of the Cape Breton zone. Face-off here. It's one back by Cape Breton.
Thunderbird first goal scored by number 11, Davey McDonough, assisted by number 17, Magasin Limar. Time to goal, 9 minutes, 57 seconds.
Playing that one ahead. Batarj plays that one up. Now here's Matthews. Plays it, turns it over, a backhand. Finds its way through off the outside of the net is Phillips. That one's played back up. Here's Stevens. Plays it across. Works it down, collected by Smith McNeil. Drops it, tight angle, walks in, he shoots, he scores! A tight angle beats Gallant, and we're tied at 1. And that's goal number 6 here for the captain, Matt Phillips. Just a shot that seemingly found its way through, and he seemed to be the only one in the building at the moment who knew that one went in, but it caught on awfully quick. As we are now tied at 1. Picks that one up, flips it down. Declan Steeves couldn't handle that one. As Gallant will fire that one around the boards. Up to the ring out line, taking that one back the other way. Little backhand, works that one. Here's Mazerol, looking to dance on through. Gets that one taken away here by Malik Stevens. Works it up here for Steeves. Picked up. That one sent up the ice. That one hits a stick, but that'll land right on goal. As Gallant plays it off for Steeves. He's going to skate that one ahead, try to catch the Jets on a change. Not going to have the pinpoint accuracy to do just that, but that one's going to be played ahead now. Opportunity the other way. Here comes Ward. Loses that one, and the Thunderbirds will flip that one up as icing is waved off, and they'll give that one chase. Picked up here by Seth Black, battling now. Mazerol almost coming away with it as he battles in the corner. Jador comes away here. Colin McDonald brings that one around. Plays that one back, Seth Black. Gets it right back here. Flips it up all the way down the ice. Andrew Penny. Plays it up. McDonald across for Black. Try to center that one. Instead, that one comes back in behind the net. Takes a shot. That one's going to be blocked on the way through. Shot from the point. That one's blocked. Comes free, battling low. Flipped up now, Jador. Giving that one off, played back in the zone. Breakout pass here, up to center. Takes a shot there, snagged by Trinitis, and that one will be a stoppage with 6:30 to go here in period number 1. Thunderbirds holding on to that 1-0 lead until Phillips found a way to bury it. Still not sure how that found its way through, but nonetheless, we're tied at 1. Played up. Here's Stephane LeBlanc. Gives it back, and that one's going to be chopped up the boards by Peters. Passed ahead, finds the tape of Simmons. Simmons will play that one ahead and just out of the reach of Foss Jefferson, Francis McDonald. Looking to center that one there as Simmons lost the handle on it. That one goes all the way down. No icing, a foot race for it, and he almost won that one as Chamberlain came bearing down on him. Swings that one around. Here's Pemberton. Passes it up for Peters. Fires it off the glass. Taken away, works it up over the line, walks in, couldn't pull the trigger there. That one comes right back here for Francis McDonald. O'Shea with a shot. Stopped by the paddle in the slot, he scores! The shot, the response. And the T-Birds are back on top. Kyron Lance just hanging out in the slot. Beats Calix Trinitis. And the home team's back on top here. Passes up for Crawley. Now the Jets looking for another response. Trying to go tit for tat here. That one swung up the wall. No one there for it. Outlets it off here for Steeves. Declan Steeves will work that one up to center and fire it in. Met with some resistance there as Malik Stevens so Shea Ontario, the assist on the marker. As that one's passed ahead now, he gets his pocket picked as he loses the inside track. And work that one up to the blue line. Fires it right back in. Steeves across, throws it up here. Out of the reach of Matthews. That one goes down the distance, but icing is waved off. Now here's Malik Stevens. Gives it back for Smith McNeil. Zwaneweld kicks that one down low. Approaching 4 minutes to go here in period 1. Teams swapping chances, swapping goals thus far. Jets looking to keep that trend up as they search for an equalizer before we head to the break. Taken away. Here's Stevens. Walks in, takes a shot. Hits a stick, bounces off the back of the net there. It comes free, and they'll cover that one up here with 3:37 to go in period number 1. And a face-off deep here in the Cape Breton zone. Owens one back, takes a shot. Steered aside, a rebound, and a great pad save. As Trinitis gets a pad down, makes the stop. Keeping this a one-goal game. Works that one up to the line, held in. Played across, fires it up off the boards. Seth Black fires that one up off the glass. Zwaneweld gives that one up, turns it over, trying to dash through there. Taking that one away. Looking to pass it up. 3 minutes to go here in the first. Here's Nicholson. Almost turned that one over, but also almost found his man there as Phillips comes away with it. Gets his pocket picked there by Fortin. O'Connor gives that one back for Fortin. That's going to be collected now. Back up top as Black sends that one wide on the far side. Black throws that one back in front of the net. That one's going to be collected by Nicholson. That one's into the middle. A bit of a dangerous pass there. That one's going to be played back across. O'Connor getting a stick on that one. Can't win the battle. That one comes down the distance. Icing waved off as we approach 2 minutes to go here in period number 1. Swung around. Trying to bounce that one up off the wall on the second chance. It does escape. Plays it ahead. Here's LeBlanc. Passing that one. They're going to chase that one, but that one will have just enough mustard for icing as Colin McDonald will be the first one back. With a minute 45 to go, Jets have an offensive zone draw. And 105 seconds to try to find an equalizer before the end of the first. Here's LeBlanc with a shot. That one steered aside by Gallant. That one gets cleared away. That one will go the distance. And that one's right on goal, so no icing as it's picked up here by McDonald. LeBlanc trying to flip that one up. Taken away by Moncton. Taken there, and that one's poked free. An opportunity down the drain here. Back the other way. Jador trying to poke that one ahead. Back the other way, over the line. That one comes free. Picked up. Minute 15 to go. Walks in. Centering pass. Wide open net. No one there for it. LeBlanc will flip that one just wide on the doorstep there. Tried to bounce that one in. Whistle goes as the net comes off with a minute 6 to go here in the first. Takes a shot there. That one steered away. Here's Steves. Takes it back the other way. Here's Chamberlain. That one's stolen away. Chamberlain can't control it. Back the other way now. Odd man rush. Coming with reinforcements. Here come the Jets. Walks in, shoots, misses high. Might have got a stick on the way through as Blair Francis settles it down, battling for it. Swung up the wall. And the T-Birds will be the first one to it. Plays it ahead here. Tries to find Mazerol, but it gets stopped up. Sent right back the other way. Here's Declan Steves. Up for Mazerol. Battling here with Simmons as he tries to win the battle, but instead it comes up. Learmouth. Passes ahead, works it up over the line, dashing through. 10 seconds to go. He gets boxed out there. Coming away with it in the slot. Fanning on it, and that will do it as the Jets will move that one to the neutral zone. Steve fires it in, and the buzzer will go. So end of period number 1. The Thunderbirds strike first. Jets respond, but they snatch the lead right back in short order. End of period number 1. 2-1 the score for the Thunderbirds. We'll be right back for period number 2. Welcome back, everybody. Period number 2 about to get underway here from J.K. Irving Arena. You're listening to High Button Sports. Thunderbirds leading the way after period number 1. They got the ball rolling. Damian McNaughton with the opening goal at the midway mark from Maxim Learmouth. Matt Phillips with the response shortly after on a squeaker that found its way in there past Blake Gallant. And then in short order, Kyron Lance regaining that lead from Covey Terrio and Rowan O'Shea. Welcome back, everybody. High Button Sports bringing you all the action from the Nova Scotia and New Brunswick U16 AAA Hockey League here, as we are just about ready to get back and rolling. So these two teams sort of on opposite ends of what you're looking to do. The Thunderbirds looking to snap a 5-game skid. The Jets looking to extend their win streak to 3 for the first time this season. And we are off and running here for period number 2. As the Thunderbirds come away with it, they turn it over back the other way. Jets looking for an early response, but Gallant will hop all over that one, make the stop, and cover it up here just 11 seconds into the period. Face off here to the left of Gallant. Picked up Mazerol. Gives that one off. Up for Fortin. Skating with speed. Working it ahead. That one gets poked off his stick. So that one's going to be passed up. Works it in over the line. That one comes back, and that one will be blown down here for an offside. Fires that one up off the glass. Plays it ahead, drops it off. Here come the Jets. Works it in over the line, firing that one wide. Fortin waiting for that one. Gets the outlet. Fortin's got a lot of ice ahead of him. He shoots. He scores! Fortin! Top cheese! It's 3-1 Thunderbirds. And you can see Fortin was waiting for it, and he finally got it. And he makes no mistake as he beats Ternitis, high blocker side, and they have a 2-goal lead well on their way here tonight. Plays that one up. Works it back, and Batars gives that one back here for Price, who plays that one right down. That one's picked up. Ternitis gives that one back for Pemberton. He's got Matthews all over him trying to win that one. Pemberton comes away with it. Passed ahead. Here's Phillips. Matt Phillips works it in. He shoots. A rebound. He scores. Phillips with the response as he double dips. And it's 3-2. And a good read there by Phillips to recognize that open ice ahead of him there and collects his own rebound. It's back to a 1-goal game here from J.K. Irving. That one's won back here by the Jets. That one's picked up. Penny gives that one back in. Isaac Ward battling here, and that one comes free. Back all the way down. That one's collected in behind the net. Battle for it along the wall. Taken back into the neutral zone. Big hit along the boards there as that one comes free. Passed ahead. Chamberlain gives that one off. Passed ahead, works it in over the line. Trying to cut to the inside there. Fires that one up off the wall. That one comes free. Colin McDonald gives that one off here for Penny. Andrew Penny turns that one over, and that one's picked up here by Moncton. We'll work that one up, and that one comes all the way back in. Firing that one right back around, so that goal for Phillips, number 7 on the season. Leading the way here for the Jets. As Blake tries to throw that one across, but no one there for it. As Declan Steeves is way back in his own end. That one's passed up. Just past the stick, would have been offside. That one's onside, walks in, he shoots, and that one flips up, and Gallant will make the stop with 16:44 to go. And a face-off here out to the left. Works that one up over the line. Trying to center that one. Here's Francis. Up over center. Now over the blue line into the middle there as Gallant will reel that one in. Covering that one up. So face off here out to the left. Flips that one up, hitting the mask there of Blair Francis. That one comes right back. Up over the line is Pemberton. Skates that one in. Here's Francis trying to cut through to the middle. Francis backhands that one just wide. Little backhand into the slot there. Francis tried to find it, but it gets taken away here by the Thunderbirds. The skater loses a stick and a penalty on the way. And the Thunderbirds will head to the first power play of the game on the slashing call. The Thunderbirds sitting near the bottom of the leaderboard in power play, third to the bottom, 9.8%. Meanwhile, at the other end, they'll look to exploit a penalty kill. That's just 67.2. Dead last in the league. So the Thunderbirds with an opportunity to restore that 2-goal lead. Here's Mazerol. Works it down low. Mazerol throws it across. Backdoor. They score. Alexandre Mazerol got it started. And he found his man, Coviterio, on the other side. And it took just 11 seconds. Coviterio with his 8th of the season. And they're back on top by 2. Picked up. Here's Morrison. Gives it back for O'Connor. Works that one back. O'Connor gives it off for Matthews. Learmouth throws that one into the middle. Little backhand play out here. Zweneveld and a collision there. A penalty on the way. And I believe that one's going to be charged here. We'll see who that one's going to be charged to. A Jet down on the ice. Slow to get up, just getting a little stretch in there. But we'll see who's getting the gate here, and it looks like that one will go to the Jets based on the point there. And Malik Stevens, who is roughed up after that one, is the one who gets the call. So fresh off a power play goal, just moments later, the Thunderbirds a chance to bust this game wide open and acquire a 3-goal lead. 1-for-1 on the power play thus far. Picked up. Mazerol up top for Blay. Here's Blay. Looking to center it. Takes it into the corner. Here's Mazerol. Mazerol trying to cut on through, and that one's taken away, flipped up off the scoreboard, so out of play. The face-off will come right back into the zone. That one's chipped up off the glass, stabbed to the line, but not out. Power play holds the zone. Second chance. Does squirt just out as he got a piece of it. And that one comes right back. Taken away. Crawley turns that one over. Nicholson. Gives that one back here for O'Shea. O'Shea up for Fortin. Sends that one back down here. Ternitis. Back up top. Fires that one up off the wall. Along the half wall. Cross ice pass here. O'Shea takes a shot. That one's blocked on the way through as it hits the leg of Colin McDonald. And O'Shea will recollect and reconvene here as McDonald will come away with it. Fires that one up off the boards. And that one does escape. Picked up now. Looking for a shorthanded opportunity. There was Hudson Crawley. Won't win the battle. That one's back the other way. Tyrus Peters. Peters fires that one up high. Works that one up. Up over center. Now over the blue line. Walks in. He shoots. And that one steered aside. Short-handed opportunity for the Jets. And time will expire. So 1 for 2 on the power play tonight thus far for the Thunderbirds. No opportunities yet for the Jets. As that one comes up, and that one, they got away with one there as that one hit the skate of the man going off the ice. Should have almost been too many men. But the Thunderbirds catch a break there. That one's passed up. Batars. Works that one over the line, fires that one up high. Zwaneveld. Plays that one ahead. That one comes back the other way. Learmouth works that one in over the line, takes a shot, hits a stick, and goes over the net. Picked up Seth Black. Fires that one up. LeBlanc will collect. Tatar's got a stick on that one, and that one's going to come all the way back here for the defense. Here's O'Connor trying to work it through the middle. Almost got his pocket pick there. That one's poked free. Back the other way. Fires that one up high. Comes free as Black fires it off the boards. That one comes back the other way. Picked up and played across. Zwaneveld gives it back for Price. Evan Price will play it ahead. Black drops it off here. Colin McDonald gives it for Price. Works that one up over the blue line. Price trying to work it through. Taken away now. Here comes Phillips. He's dangerous. Phillips knocked off that one. Tries to backhand that one in front. That's picked up. Plays it ahead. Colin McDonald tries to play it across. Here's Stevens. Centering pass in front off the goalpost. As Covey Terrio looked to run it back. As that one comes back the other way in a battle here. T-Birds come away with it. Blay will play that one ahead. Works that one in. Kyron Lance. Gives it for Will Chamberlain. Play gets that one, and that one's going to come back the other way now. Opportunity. Here comes Jador. He's got Phillips with him. Jador will circle back. Trying to cut to the middle. Jador gives it off. Spinning. Blocker stop by Gallant. As that one comes free. Back the other way now. Here comes Chamberlain. He's got a couple men to beat. Chamberlain bust free. He's in, and he couldn't get the shot off there. As Black closed it off out in front, Chamberlain just misses. Back up over center now. They come with numbers. Drops it off. Jador couldn't find his man, and that one comes right back. One sent down the ice, and that one will go the distance here for an icing. As we pass the midway mark here of period number 2. 9:32 remaining in the frame. Lots of action back and forth. Face off here out to the right. That one's one back. Fires that one up as that one hits Ward, and that one will be offside. And a face-off just outside the zone. Works that one in over the line. Up for 410. 410 will fire that one down into the corner. Stopped up. Outlets it off. Into the slot there. No one there for it as they couldn't finish the tic-tac-toe. Back up top. Gives it back for 410. Plays it ahead. Here comes Jador. Jador walks in. Fires that one up high. Works it down. Ward gives it back. Isaac Ward. Into the middle there, and that one flutters. That's picked up here by Andrew Penny, centering. They're in behind the net, and that one's going to be picked up and taken away by Rowan O'Shea as that one's sent down the ice. All the way back. Picked up now by Mazerol. Doesn't have any support there, so he's going to lose the battle, and that one comes all the way back. Penny gives it back for Seth Black. Works it in over the blue line. Black walks in, takes a shot, and Gallant makes the stop and reels in that rebound. So with 7:55 to go, Gallant standing tall, preserving that 2-goal lead. As far as he can take it. Takes a shot. That one's blocked. Back the other way. Zwaneveld works it over the line. Zwaneveld drops it back. That one's picked up, played all the way down. Price misses that one. That one goes down the distance, but no icing. That one's battled for here by Simmons. He's got Francis McDonald with him. Simmons for McDonald in front. As that one's going to be picked up and fired up off the boards. Right up and out. Learmouth. He's got O'Connor with him, but that one's going to be offside as O'Connor just couldn't hold that back leg up over the line. And with 7:04 to go, that'll be an offside charge here to the Thunderbirds. Blay firing that one around. Matthews turns that one over, and that one's going to be collected here by Stevens. Back the other way. Here's Simmons. Into the middle for McDonald. Here's Stevens. He'll fire that one around. There's that one up. Now here's Matthews. Plays it across. Now Blay. Gets that one to center. Fires that one right back in. And that one's going to be icing as he just not quite up over center with 6:03 to go. So now the Thunderbirds will have to defend here, holding on to a 2-goal lead. Courtesy of Fortin. So they have a bit of breathing room. But you don't want to give any sign of life here. St. John Vito's topped the Dartmouth Voyageurs today, so the winner of this one will hop them in the standings. As Morrison gives that one back. Walks in, shoots, stopped. A rebound in front. Given up by Gallant. But that one's going to be taken back the other way now. Works it in over the line, and that one's going to be offside. Here with 5:37 remaining. Face off just outside the line. Here's Pemberton, plays it across. LeBlanc passed up. That one's going to be flipped up. Comes right back. Morrison sends it down low. Parker Lee passes it ahead. Stevens loses the battle there as that one comes out to the neutral zone. Here's Peters. Outlets that one off. Pemberton got a piece of it. Mazur tried to fire that one in. One's collected as that one is worked up, and Peters settles it down. Mazur ahead for Fortin. Alexi Fortin walks in. He shoots. He just misses high. Looking to run it back. As that one's fired off the boards. Peters misses that one just out of the reach here of Crawley. But icing waved off as that one's going to be sent up. And that one almost certainly will not be waved off. And the Jets will get an offensive zone opportunity here with 4:33 to go here in the period. So face off here out to the right of Gallant. Sent right back around the wall. Sent up ice, and that one will go the distance once again. So a face off here right out to the left. Smith-McNeil drawing the ire of the linesman there. As O'Shea comes away with it, sends that one up, hits a stick. That one goes down, and once again, another icing. So Thunderbirds playing with fire a little bit here as they can't cleanly break it out of their zone. One back, picked up here by Smith McNeil. That one's bounced off the wall. Works it back down. Looking to center that one, no one there for it. Swings that one back around. Battling for it here as they rush towards it. Black will ring that one around, fighting off O'Connor. And that one goes up out of play. Here were 3:37 to go. Face-off will come just outside the zone. Picked up, here's O'Connor, walks in, shoots, and that one's snagged. So the face-off will come out to the left. 3.5 to go. That one goes up all the way down the ice. That one hits something, goes down the distance here. Fires it off the back wall. That one comes free. Zwaneveld gives that one off, drops it back. Back the other way, McNaughton. He's got one, looking for another. Giving that one off here. Jador almost turns that one over. That one comes into open ice as Penny will try to clear it. Can't though, as O'Connor bearing down on him. O'Connor centers it out in front. Taking a fall there, back the other way. Skating with it now. Here's Ward. Trying to skate that one up over the line. And they'll skate that one in over and tag up. And they somehow still come away with it. Here's LeBlanc. Gives that one. Here's McNaughton. Gives it back for Price. Price will give that one off. Finds O'Connor up ice and redirecting that one in deep. Little pass ahead, takes a bounce, and that one will be an icing. Much to the ire of the fans here. But nonetheless, that one will come out down here to the right of Ternitis. Flipped up and out. Blay holds the line here as he gloves it down. Picked up into the middle, spinning, shooting. That one stopped. A rebound, and that one comes back up top. Steves with a shot. Tracking that one through the traffic's Ternitis. Swinging that one back up and around. Jador drops it off, turns it over. Here's Chamberlain, and LeBlanc will bail him out as he loses a stick, but manages to get that one up over the line. Back the other way now. 100 seconds to go in the period. Penny swats at that one. Ward pokes it free, but gets it to Nicholson. 90 seconds to go now. Plays that one cross ice, works it up and over. Fires that one in. Picked up here by Chamberlain. McDonald presses him out along the wall. Jador tries to drop it back. LeBlanc works that one up. Fires that one in, and that one's going to be stopped. 58.2 seconds remaining here in the period. Still 4-2 in favor of the Thunderbirds. So now a face-off here out to the left. Sends that one up the wall now. Just out of the reach of O'Shea, and Francis will flip that one up. Got a glove on that one, works it back in. Simmons. Sends that one up Francis. Just out of his reach. Mazerel gives that one off, works it up over the line. Delayed offside, so the Thunderbirds have to tag up. Less than 30 seconds to go now. Here's McDonald. Works that one in over the line. Bosch Jefferson, Francis McDonald works it back in. Here's Mazerel. Works that one back. Less than 5 to go. Walks in, shoots up high, and that was a glove save, but time will expire. Right at the buzzer, a big save by Calix Ternitis. That's the end of period number 2. We'll be right back for the third, as it's 4-2 here for the Thunderbirds. Welcome back. Period number 3 ready to get underway. 2 down, 1 to go here from J.K. Irving Arena, Bucktouche, New Brunswick. The Thunderbirds leading the way with a 4-2 lead. They have that little bit of insurance that they hope can get them to the finish line to help snap a 5-game losing streak. But the Jets looking to extend their win streak to 3. That one's blown down here for a hand pass. We'll get started up. Back just outside the Jets zone. Works that one back, fires it up off the boards. Here's LeBlanc, takes it away, walks in, cross-ice pass, couldn't find the tape there. Looking for a quick marker to pull back within 1. Passes that one ahead now. That one's broken up, taken away here by the Jets. Works it down, fires it up off the boards. Thunderbirds come away with it. Lance can't work that one over the line, and Stephen LeBlanc will work that one down low. Up over center, now over the blue line, walks in, and that one's going to be gloved down. Just 58 seconds into the period. And the Jets looking to keep that deficit at just 2, keep themselves within striking distance here. Tries to walk in and get a shot off there, no one there for it. Taken away now, trying to work it ahead. Kings and Rebels clashing in Tyne Valley tonight. Rebels leading the way with a 4-0 lead. Picked up, fires that one up off the boards. That one's going to be blown down here. And the face-off will come out to the right of the Cape Breton goal, rather to the left. Chamberlain gives that one back. Zwaneveld. Picked up here by Chamberlain. Works it down low. Chamberlain, cross-ice pass there. Couldn't find his Manterio on the other side. Takes a shot there, sends that one wide. Chamberlain loses the battle there. That one's going to be collected by Morrison, and he'll get that one out. Works it down, Pemberton. Loses the battle there. That one comes right back. Takes a shot there. It's loose in front. No one there for it as that one gets cleaned up. Picked up, looking to throw that one up here. Stevens. Smith McNeil gets it right back. Flips that one up and in. Takes her right back the other way. Picked up, and that one will be blown down here for an offside as he just couldn't hold it up. 17:07 to go. Jets back-to-back streak in danger of ending here tonight as the T-Birds look to get back in the win column. That one's picked up. Here's Nicholson. Looking to pass that one ahead, taken away. Black firing that one around. O'Shea for Lance. Lance gives that one up here for Mazerol. Mazerol drops it for Lance out in front here, and Lance couldn't control that one here as Isaac Ward passes that one ahead. Jador walks it in, sends that one wide. That one comes out in front, spins, and couldn't get a stick on that one in time as that one's going to be moved up. Stopped right in, and that one's going to be punched aside. Jador looking to center that. That one comes free out to the wall. Picked up, taken away. Takes a shot there, Jador. Stonewalled by Gallant. As that one will get sent down the distance, and that'll be an icing charge here to the Thunderbirds, but they survived the onslaught there. As Blake Gallant sharp on that one. A big save with the glove, just couldn't hold on to it, but keeps it out nonetheless. Keeping the Jets here at an arm's length. LeBlanc plays that one across here. Travis Nicholson gives that one off. That one's picked up here by the Jets, taken away, poked back in behind the net. Phillips battling for it in below. Parker Lee will work that one back up. LeBlanc with a shot from the point. A rebound, spits free, spinning, shooting, scores. It slipped on through, and the Jets are back within one with 15:32 to go. And the Thunderbirds were in trouble for a large part of that sequence. And the Jets find a way to make them pay after that icing. No change. We're back to within one. Picked up, fires it up off the boards, down the ice. Just out of the reach of Declan Steeves, and that one's going to come all the way back. Face-off will come out to the left here of Tonitis. Picked up, works it down low. Taking that one away, here's O'Connor. Simmons loses the battle there, back the other way now. Here they come, here's Blair Francis walks in, shoots, and that one's going to be blocked. Steeves passing that one ahead. Works that one all the way down, a foot race, no icing. McDonald passes that one up. That one's broken up as that one's going to be sent wide. Matthews loses the battle there. Here's Steeves. Declan Steeves fires that one right on. Here's Matthews in front. Rebound is loose. It comes free back in behind the net, and Tonitis didn't know where it was. But that one gets cleared away as a sea of bodies in front. Clears the path there. Rebound in front is loose, and Tonitis hops on that one, evading the danger with 14:22 to go. And every step of the way, the Thunderbirds have had an answer. And they almost found one there. Picked up Chamberlain, cross ice, kick save. On the doorstep, point blank, and Tonitis kicks that one aside. Here's Stevens, passes that one ahead. Back the other way now, Phillips. Collides here. Zwaneveld gets that one up here from Azarol, who plays that one into the middle. That one's taken away. Back the other way. Parker Lee looking to center it out in front. Penalty on the way. And that one's going to be charged to the Thunderbirds, so leading and clinging on to a one-goal lead. They'll have a task ahead of them now to kill a penalty. 13:24 to go. Cape Breton Jets power play coming right up. The Jets this season on the power play sitting 4th in the league, so they've found a bit of a rhythm recently at 16.1%. And meanwhile, over on the other side, the Thunderbirds sitting 6th in penalty kill, 87.5. So two teams middle of the pack looking to make an impact here at a critical moment for the Jets as they look to tie this one back up for the first time since it was one apiece. Here's Crawley. Hudson Crawley works it over the line. Works it through. Crawley walks in. He scores. Bar down. And the game is tied. 28 seconds into the power play. They got one on their first look. That's all they needed. And we're tied back up at 4. And just a broken play as Crawley was allowed to just walk right into the zone and rip one. Found his spot, didn't miss. Taken away here by Lance, worked over the line. So now a pair of unanswered goals. We've got a new game with 12:40 remaining. Here's Mazerol. Plays that one ahead for Lance. Plays it across. Almost finds the tape of play there. That one's Declan Steeves. Up off the boards. Steeves works that one back up over the blue line. Sends that one back in. Chips that one up off the wall. Firing that one in. Icing waved off. Initially had it up there, but with Ternitis coming out to play it. Gets waved down as that one almost resulted in a penalty. Jets wanted that one. Not going to get it. Back here for LeBlanc. Passed ahead down the ice, and that one will go for an icing. So they'll certainly get that one on the heels of what they thought should have been one nonetheless. So we'll face off here out to the left. Takes a shot there. That one's going to be punched away. Fired up off the boards and out. But they hold it in. Matthews can't get to it in time, so Isaac Ward gives that one back. Steeves, little backhand up. Back for Stevens. Throws it right back in. Steeves. Gives that one back. Matthews. Right back here for Fortin. Back in here. Stevens plays it ahead, back for Jador. Throws it across. Here's Stevens. Stevens walks in, shoots, tracking that one, and will be stopped up by Gallant with 10 1/4 to go here in period number 3. So it took just a few minutes into the period, but the Jets found their rhythm. And a goal on the power play brings this one back to even. one's picked up, takes a shot there, flutters up and over. On the doorstep, out in front. It came free. That one comes back the other way. He brings Chamberlain backhand, stopped up. A chance on the breakaway. And he can't solve Trinitis. One's flipped up around the glass. Here's LeBlanc. Gets that one out. Zwaneveld. Collects that one, passes it up. Works it back, fires it up off the boards. Taken away. Here's Colin McDonald. Off the wall now for Francis. Blair Francis turns it over, and the Thunderbirds will fire that one right back in. Centering pass in the middle for Price, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Stick got in the lane. Lance back up to the point. Mazerol gets taken down. No call. Wanted one, not going to get it. Now a big hit there at the blue line. Breaks them up. Swings that one back up. Flipped up. And a foot race for it now at the end of a long shift for Alex Mazerol. So he's not able to get there, and they'll pick that one up, try to fire it in. But that one's going to be settled down by Francis. Blair Francis works it up for Lance. Kyron Lance turns that one over. Tries to play it ahead. Chipped up now. Parker Lee. Taken away. Phillips fires that one up and over. Looking for the hat trick. Phillips comes away with it. Centering pass in front. That one comes free. Flipped up and out. All the way down, and it has just enough for icing as it squeaks over the line. And that line's got to stay out there. So an offensive zone draw for the Jets, who have ramped it up, and they've seemed a lot more dangerous here in the third period. So face-off here out to the left. Here's O'Shea, backhands that one up. Little backhand, almost beat him there through the crease. No one there for it. 7.5 to go now. O'Connor trying to jam that one in. He comes away with it. O'Connor walks in, fires. That one hits a stick and goes wide. Fired up off the boards. Back the other way now. An opportunity. Here comes Hudson Crawley. Plays it ahead. Backhand. And that one's going to be stopped. A penalty on the way. Looks like that one's going to be charged to Moncton. Will it be a penalty shot? And it doesn't look like it will be. So 7:08 to go. They've had just the one look on the power play, but they capitalized in short order, just 28 seconds in. And now they'll have another chance, but this time to try to capture their first lead of the evening. So Covey Terrio heading off for the slash. Top unit out there for the Jets. Francis bearing down on him. Jets win it back. Crawley takes a fall there, but he recovers, gives it down for Francis. Finds Lee in front, but that one hits a skate. Comes right back to him. Francis, cross ice here. Works it into the middle for Lee. He shoots, and that one's going to be stopped up. 6:50 to go now. Face off here out to the left. Back up, played here for Crawley. Into the middle, cross ice. And Phillips' stick shatters there. So they lose a man as that one's blocked, and it almost didn't matter, but that one will be cleared as Phillips heads to the bench and recollects here, so he'll be able to stick out there for a little longer. Matt Phillips drops that one off for Colin McDonald. Works that one up over the line. McDonald firing that one wide. Up to the line here for Phillips. Drops it back. Skating up with it over center. Try to get that one over the blue line was Fortin. He's got a few Jets bearing down on him now. Plays it ahead. Works it over the line. Stays on side. Walks in. Shoots a shorthanded opportunity. Sails wide. Here's Francis. Works that one in over the line. Tries to center it. Fortin. Gives it off for Phillips. Matt Phillips takes down below the goal. Throws it out in front for Francis. And Fortin will touch up. Now the net comes off. Here with 5:46 remaining and 38 seconds to go on that power play. So that top unit finally coming off here after an extended look. So face off here out to the left. Tries to get a shot off there. That one comes up, and that one will escape. With 30 seconds left on the power play. Batars throws that one in the middle. That one's picked off. Back the other way. And that one's fired right on, and that one knuckled on Trinitis. That one had a bit of a chance. But he makes the stop. LeBlanc takes it in behind the net. 5 minutes to go. Back for Smith McNeil. Up over the blue line. Smith McNeil takes a shot, knuckles on him, and he catches that one, makes the stop with 4:49 to go. So inside 5 minutes remaining. So face off here to the right. Here's Price. Mazerol will settle it down. Thunderbirds trying to capture back some of that momentum they had through the first two periods. Black centers that one across here for Penny. Ontario up off the boards, not out though. Comes right back for Ontario. Second chance, it does. It's a 2-on-1 now for the Thunderbirds. He's got a man with him. He shoots, and that one's going to be stopped and ends up in the netting. Up and out of play here with 4:20 remaining. So the first great chance coming off of that penalty kill for the Thunderbirds. Top of the zone, takes a shot. Back in behind the net. O'Shea with a shot. That one's blocked. A rebound comes loose. Comes free down low. Terrio in front and got a stick on that one. Phillips backhands that one up to the line. Takes a shot from the point. Gloved on down. That one's going to be covered on up here with 4 minutes remaining. Looking for a resolution as we get that much closer to overtime. Back up top. Fanning on that one. Back the other way. Here comes Francis. He's got a man with him. He's got Simmons. Francis shoots. Great save. Rebound in front for Simmons. Couldn't collect. McDonald takes it down. LeBlanc throws that one across, and Just out of the reach of Peters, and he got a stick on that one, so icing waved off. Peters has Simmons bearing down on him. Works it back up over the blue line, walks in, shoots, and that's a glove stop. And Trinitis will cover it up. 3:26 remaining. So with the Kings trailing late in the third there over in PEI, a chance for both these teams to gain some ground, some big points on the table. Here's Fortin. Fortin throws that one up. That one's back the other way now, over center, now over the blue line, trying to cut on through. That one's picked up here by Colin McDonald. As he bombs that up, he's got a stick on that one. High stick waved off and almost got that one for Crawley, who would have been home free. Backhand can't get it to the middle. Here's Parker Lee. Lance. Mazerol plays it ahead, up over center, now over the blue line, trying to chip that one ahead for Mazerol. Swings that one around the boards. 2:25 to go. Throws that one up ice, right on the tape of Lee. Works that over the line, that one's onside. Lee shoots, he scores! Parker Lee! The go-ahead goal! And with 2:16 to go, the Jets, with their first lead of the night, and Parker Lee could be the hero tonight at J.K. Irving on Saturday night. They trail by 2 heading into the third. And Parker Lee comes up with a massive one. He's the leading scorer on this team for a reason. And he comes through in a massive moment. Here's Price. Here's Chamberlain. Back up for LeBlanc. Fires that one back. 2 minutes to go. Thunderbirds now find themselves needing the answer. Plays it across over the blue line. Walks in. Dances on through. Taken away now. Chamberlain bearing down on him. That one comes back. And we'll watch Gallant to see when he heads off to the bench here. You know they're having that conversation as Mazerol battles here. Comes free, back up top, walks in, takes a shot in a glove, saved by Trinitis with exactly 90 seconds on the clock. And will Moncton use their timeout? And it looks like they most certainly will. 5-4 is the score for the Jets. The Thunderbirds got the ball rolling midway through the first with a lightning bolt of a shot that found its way through Trinitis. The Jets responded, but it was all Thunderbirds from there. They went up 3-1, then 4-2, and the Jets, with all the resilience in the world, they found a way to get a greasy one early in the period, followed up by a power play goal from Hudson Crawley. And now Parker Lee is lined up to be tonight's hero if they can find a way to hang on. Thunderbirds presumably will have the net empty here as Gallant is at the bench. And they'll have 90 seconds of 6-on-5 to try to tie this one up. A thriller from J.K. Irving, brought to you by High Button Sports tonight. And Gallant will head to the bench. 6-on-5, 6 attackers out there. Price guarding the point. The biggest face-off of the night coming right up. That's one back by the Thunderbirds. Taking a fall there was O'Connor, and he loses it, and Lee loses the battle there. Throws that one in front, and that one comes loose. O'Connor battling for it now. He's got support on the way. That one comes into the middle. Taken away here. Taken down. No call. They didn't get the one they wanted. That one's back the other way now. A chance here. Nicholson with a shot. Rebound in the slot there. No one there for it. Here's Price off the wall. Gives that one back here. Learmouth back for Price. Throws that one in the middle. Finds his man. Spins and shoots. And that one's stopped by Ternitis. That one goes down the distance. And that one just misses. And that will be an icing. Charged here to Cape Breton with 52 seconds to go. Ternitis coming up massive in a massive moment there. Retaining that lead in the dying moments of this one. Face off out to the right. Here's Mazerol. Throws that one down low. Throws it in front. Hits a body. It's loose. And a quick whistle breaks that one up. And that'll draw a crowd. And they're taking one. It looks like they signaled for that. And it looks like they might just be taking the one. So Colin McDonald heading off for the cross check, and it's going to be a Thunderbirds 6-on-4 power play. Raise the stakes just a little bit more. Biggest power play of the night, biggest moment of the night. That one's back up here. From the circle, down low, redirects it wide. Collected, Terrio into the middle, walks in, shoots, blocker save, a rebound in front, and Ternitis will hop on that one and cover it up as they are under siege, but they're holding the fortress down. Face off here, out to the right of Ternitis. Here's Blay, up top, Blay into the middle, walks it in, backhands it, picked up now, back the other way. They're going to throw that one up ice, and no icing, of course, on the penalty kill. 15 seconds left, and they blow the whistle. Oh, my goodness. "15 seconds to go, and they got a whistle on the icing. So that one's going to come back to center ice. So the Thunderbirds might have caught a break. Oh, my goodness. Works that one back. Throws that one up. 5 seconds to go. They just got one last look. Taking a shot from up top, trying to dance through, and that will do it. The Cape Breton Jets. They trailed 4-2, and a 3-goal third period stuns the Thunderbirds. And Cape Breton comes away with the 2 points here tonight, here at J.K. Irving Center. And they extend that winning streak to 3 for the first time this season. Thanks for tuning into this one, everyone. You're listening to High Button Sports here from J.K. Irving Arena. Cape Breton Jets take this one 5-4. We've got all the action for you top to bottom here in the Nova Scotia New Brunswick U16 League. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.